Back in July 2015, the St. Clair County Sheriff's Department had received a message from an individual that another individual who was residing in Swansea was enticing his girlfriend's daughter, 10 years old, into sexual acts. And when I say enticing, was forcing this young girl into sexual acts. A great thing happened in that this person who had this communication immediately reported it to law enforcement. St. Clair County Sheriff's Department reported it to Swansea Police. We discovered the address where this was potentially occurring and immediately responded to the address. And upon arrival there, we found this young 10-year-old and the family and several other children in a residence. And in fact, the suspect was the boyfriend of the mother of this child. The suspect had fled at that point, but left behind some recording devices, cell phone, iPad, those types of things. We were able to obtain a search warrant from the St. Clair County State's Attorney's Office through Brennan Kelly. And when those were forensically analyzed, we discovered there was numerous child pornography videos that this suspect, Grodin, had actually filmed as he forced this 10-year-old to perform these sexual acts. Some of them including zip tying this 10-year-old during these sexual acts and forcing her. We were already looking for Grodin with the help of the United States Marshal's Office. They were able to catch him hiding out near Tulsa, Oklahoma. Took him into custody. Detectives from Swansea went there in an attempt to interview him along the route of that investigation. All the children in the residence, along with the victim, were interviewed at the St. Clair County Child Advocacy Center, especially looking for other victims, looking for other things that are going on. As a result of that, a 31-count felony warrant with a $1 million bond was issued by the St. Clair County State's Attorney's Office and signed by a St. Clair County judge. Grodin had been in custody until today, when he apparently took a plea agreement and was sentenced to many years in prison, as quoted by the judge, probably for the rest of his life. You know, you talk to just about any police officer who's been on for a while, and you see a lot of horrific events, especially when it happens to children. I would rank this very much up towards the top. This was an ugly, ugly case. An individual who zip ties a child and forces sexual acts needs to never walk again free, in my opinion. In court today, it was very rough on the family. Lots of tears, crying, basically, because in court you have to relive these events. You have to go through the factual basis of it, and I think for any mother, family member, grandmother, it's devastating. They mentioned that the young one has been going to counseling. As far as doing better, I think it's too soon to tell.